This is Tammi Bradford. I am here with Dorian Temple this evening at the Felicia Romero Pro Figure Classic and NPC Western Regional. This is finals night, and Dorian is a physique competitor here. Dorian, tell us how your experience has been thus far in this competition.
It's been great, actually. This is my third competition. The Terminator first in July, then followed by the Mesa show. And decided to come back this time with guidance from Rob Farrow, and I wasn't happy with the results I had last time, and decided I want to bring 100% to stage this time. So
what are you changing from last time?
Going to the right people. I did all my own dieting and workout last time, and I wanted to see how far I could take my own body, and basically didn't place top 5. And for me, as competitive as I am, it wasn't good enough. So I wanted to again implore somebody who knew what they were doing and see where we could go.
So how did you begin in the fitness industry?
Actually, I roll competitive jiu-jitsu outside of this as well, and I own a company called Fairs No Lobster. I sponsor athletes within this industry, and I believe in walking through the trenches, same as my athletes do, to know what they go through. And hence I decided in the summertime to try it, and here I am now.
So Dorian, we all have our challenges, whether it's in our fitness journey or otherwise. Can you tell us some of the challenges you've faced as a competitor, as a person in general, and share your story with us?
Absolutely. The biggest thing that I like to impose upon people is never give up. At 32 years old, excuse me, I had a stroke. So it gets me. I had a cerebral vasospasm, which is a blood vessel in your brain that spasms and shuts off blood flow. I spent 7 days in the hospital and 30 days recovering from memory loss, from sagging muscle issues in the face, and all the stuff that's associated with a stroke. One of the nurses had said to me, at the time I was always in and out of the gym and staying healthy, and I asked her, I said, I don't understand why I'm here while all my friends are drinking, smoke, and party outside and they're fine. And the words she said are very prolific, and she said, the reason that, that they're here visiting you in the hospital, not your gravesite, is because of physical condition I kept myself in. And those words kind of stuck with me ever since. And had some challenges through life and realized that even in spite of all that, I wasn't given everything I had in life for living 100%. And hence the beginning of my company 3 years ago, Failure is No Option, which we preach being 100% in all you do. Failure no longer exists at that point when you're doing the best that you can in life, whether it be father, brother, mother, sister, competitor, and that's kind of the lifestyle I live to these days, so it all goes hand in hand.
So what advice can you give to people who are struggling with different challenges? How is it that you find that inner strength to dig deep and just keep going when you're faced with something like you dealt with?
You know what? It took a lot of soul searching and digging down deep. One thing most people don't like to do or think they have is tap down deep inside to what's truly in them. When you're faced with adversity that bad, and to be quite honest with you, I lost my job at 5.5 years, 2 weeks into training for this. I had everything go wrong that could have, and utilized the gym, to put all my problems and errors against the iron. When I compete on the mat, I do the same with the mat. And I knew at this point, which is very important to me, if the money didn't exist to do this show, I wasn't going to do it. I had some blessings happen along the way that I was able to get back on my feet and didn't relent. And to me, that's about what it is. It's turn to your family, turn to your friends, but most importantly, look deep inside. The human spirit is much more alive than people want to give themselves credit for. And I stand here proud to say I'm living proof.
So with all that you have contributed to this industry and with what you've gone through, what is it that you would want to be remembered for?
You know what, I want to be remembered for, if I change one person's life that was in the situation I was, whether it be health or the mental struggles that we go through, I've made my impact, and I can die a happy man.
Well, you certainly started with numero uno. You had to start with yourself, and as that example, you have many people who look up to you, and you're certainly an inspiration. We wish you the best of luck in this competition, and as you continue, I assume that you want to continue in your fitness journey?
I will at some point. I got to look whether I want to hit the mat again, start competing in jiu-jitsu. I miss it dearly. I love the contact sport, but I've also never taken my body to the level it's at now, and I got to be honest, I love it. So I will be back again at some point next year, and once I realize what journey I want to take next.
Well, as Dorian has said, you've got a live the passion. You've got to dig deep within yourself to deal with the trials. We all have them. Thank you for the inspiration. As he said, never give up. We all have to keep pushing and keep going no matter what our trials are, and we thank you for that message and for that inspiration to keep going, and we wish you the best of luck tonight and throughout your life journey and your fitness journey, wherever that may take you, and thank you for sharing your story with us.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the time. F-No for life, guys. Thank you very much.
Oh, thanks, Dorian.